Karrion Kross has just decisively picked up the monumental win over Drew McIntyre, and he's got his eyes set on the biggest prize and the biggest threat to his domination, the bloodline, and more in particular, Roman Reigns. And with McIntyre bounced out of contention, there's only one man that can step up, but leading into Crown Jewel, Kross is clearly outnumbered. The Bloodline are continually beating the holy hell out of the Eternal Doom, but he isn't alone anymore, as with them having the common enemy, McIntyre along with the Brawling Brutes assist Kross in fending off the Bloodline, although there is still visible tension between McIntyre and Kross. So at Crown Jewel, the stage is set and it's absolute warfare between the larger-than-life athletes, but for the first time in Roman's reign, he's being dominated. He can't fend off the Doomwalker by himself. He's struggling. He's on the ropes. However, when it's looking like we could see a new champion, the referee gets knocked down. And you know what happens next. Even though the Brawling Brutes and Drew McIntyre try to fend them off, the Bloodline inevitably make it to the ring and beat down Kross. And with a low blow by Reigns along with being put for the announcer's table, it's now Kross who's on the ropes. He has nothing left. And with the referee getting up, it's looking hopeless for the killer as Reigns launches at him with a vicious spear. But Kross won't give up that easy. Reigns is bewildered, but Kross is awoken and he starts mauling away at the tribal chief. The killer wants blood, but then the lights go out. And when the lights come back on, there's a man standing in Kross's way. A man who wants to rid the WWE of pure evil. And that man is none other than a reformed Bray Wyatt. But he can't put his hands on him. However, as Kross is looking to attack Wyatt, the lights go out once again. And when they come back on, Reigns nails a spear out of thin air. But he knows he needs more. And with two more brutal spears, by the absolute skin of his teeth, Reigns retains. But Kross has his eyes set on his next target. But before Kross could get to him, Wyatt delivers a phenomenal promo showcasing why he came back, why he screwed Kross, and what his end goal is, as he believes Kross is the biggest pure evil on the roster, so his goal is to cleanse him. But as he says this, Kross darts to the ring and starts beating Wyatt down, and whilst beating him down, he challenges him to a match at Survivor Series to prove what a mistake Wyatt made. But will Wyatt accept? Well, the following week, Wyatt gives his answer, and it's a resounding yes. Although Wyatt also admits he might not have it within him anymore to defeat the monster being Karrion Kross. And Kross takes offense to this and says that he wants the best version of the Wyatt, whether it be him, the Fiend, or whoever the hell his uncle is. Bray Wyatt responds to this and says that his demons have been laid to rest, and what he sees is what he'll get at Survivor Series. And it's time. Karrion Kross versus Bray Wyatt, the killer versus the former eater of worlds. And it's completely one-sided. Wyatt continuously tries to get back into the match, but Kross is far too much for him to handle. Did he underestimate Kross? Well, he just might have been, as in the end, Kross makes Wyatt pass out. Kross has won the battle, but has he won the war? As on the following episode of SmackDown, Wyatt explains that the better man won that night and that he did actually underestimate Kross's capabilities, although he also admits to holding back so he doesn't turn into the evil he's trying to delete, and asks for one more chance to vanquish the evil. But will Kross accept the challenge? Well, he does under one condition, that Wyatt doesn't hold back, that he brings the fiendish side out of him. And although Wyatt is skeptical at first, he eventually accepts the battle, and thus the war zone is set. Scarlett stays in the back, and what a war it is between the two. Wyatt even manages to put Kross through the announcer's table. It's a more even playing field this time around, but Kross is still too much. He can't be put down, and just like his previous matches, he's absolutely smashing his opponent into the ground. Wyatt is struggling. What else can he do other than let him in? As when the lights go out and come back on, an equal force appears. And after he puts Kross to sleep with a mandible claw, when the lights go back out and come back on, no one is there. Not Kross, not the Fiend, not even the referee. So what the hell happens now? Well, the following SmackDown, Scarlett comes out and is for the first time in a long time, if ever, worried. She's panicking that Kross is in a truly vulnerable position. But as she says this, Wyatt comes out and confronts her. But he says he won't hurt her. That's not his intention. His goal coming out is to ask for a challenge. He knows he can't defeat Kross without letting his demons back in. But the challenge is an extreme one. Karrion Kross will return at the Elimination Chamber against the Fiend in an Extreme Rules match, with Scarlett nervously accepting the challenge. She wants her husband back, and Wyatt keeps his word for the chamber. Kross has truly become a killer. The Fiend is here. There's no rules other than to fight. And everything is dismantled around the arena. Chairs, tables, announcer tables, kendo sticks, anything and everything seen is destroyed. It's completely even. No man has the advantage. No monster is likely to prevail. If Killer Kross hits a big move, the Fiend reciprocates. Neither man can put it the other way. But after a sickening, unprotected chair shot title ahead, an Avalanche Doomsday Saito, and a Kross jacket, the Fiend is defeated. Kross has won, but at what cost? Well, the price might be too high for Kross to pay, as when it's looking like the nightmare is over, Uncle Howdy appears, points at the WrestleMania sign, and leaves with Kross expressionless. But why is Howdy going after Kross? Well, he believes that if his creations can't get the job done, then he'll do it himself. And with Kross wanting to end the nightmare once and for all, the match and stage is set. Uncle Howdy versus Killer Kross, Hell in a Cell. And the match is as equal as it was with the Fiend, but Howdy's endurance is on another level. Nothing can seemingly affect him. So Kross gets desperate. He goes up the structure, and with Howdy seemingly unaffected by everything, he joins him up there. Both men are in a precarious position. Something's gotta give. And it does. Kross proves why he deserves his first name, but then just like before, the lights go out, and when they come back on, Bray Wyatt's brother Bo Dallas stands in the middle of the ring with Kross on the top of the structure, and with a smirk on his face, Kross makes his way back to the ring, Dallas accepting his fate, and Kross puts him to sleep. He's done it. He's proven himself to be the most dominant force within WWE. And the final chapter of Bray Wyatt's career comes to a close with a legendary feud with Killer Kross. And if you like this story, I think this might interest you.